Eels legend Nathan Hindmarsh has weighed in on the Dylan Brown contract saga, suggesting he might be better off leaving now.
Probably Brown, though. Dylan Brown. We spoke the other week about possibly, is it better just to move him on? I'm getting to that point now where that makes sense.
Yeah.
That does make sense that, like, he's not offering much at the Eels.
Yeah, James Graham, I think it was last week, said on this show that the Eels may be better off letting Dylan go now, which, I don't know, I was a bit shocked by that, didn't quite agree with it, but now club legend Nathan Hindmarsh has said the same. How do you guys see this?
Oh, I can't see him going anywhere. Why would Jason Ryles want to let him go? He's already without Mitchell Moses. Now you want to get rid of Dylan Brown. You've lost both your halves. The club he was going to go to, whoever that is, probably wouldn't have the money anyway.
Because they can drive your standards lower. And you blood a young kid and you give him an opportunity and you put all your time and effort into that guy.
If someone's a better side or a worse side with Dylan
in your
Edwards?
club,
on the weekend, I thought he really struggled. That game was there to be won. They didn't have Burton, they didn't have Kickow. Parramatta had a lot of ball and he just went missing. It's like his confidence has just disappeared. And it's weighing down on him that much, Dog, that initially I was like you and Braith, I thought, what do the Parramatta Eels get out of this? But like Gordy's saying now, they might. It's a clean cut,
in his first year.
It's just
why would you
better
want to let both his halves?
So why would you put your time in him when you've got a young kid there that is going to be your future?
Such a
and you want to put your time
But
in
if that's your theory, Gordy, everyone who signs should go the year that they sign.
Well, I was at a club where it used to happen. Justin Hodges signed with the Roosters. Wayne put him in reserve grade.
And it does happen, but not every time.
I just think
it's not a bad way of doing it.
I'd wait until Mitch come back and give him a crack then. You know, I'd let him have his time when Mitch comes back into the side. I just, you know, I feel like you're throwing the towel in if you get rid of him now. I think that definitely the season will be over and they'd be zero chance of making the finals. They've still got a glimmer of hope with Mitch coming back into the team. So I think if you got rid of him now, it'd just be surrendering. It's over.
He's weighed down. He's weighed down, if nothing else, by the $1.3 million price tag, which will follow him all year.
And the microscope.
And the microscope, correct. But I don't think getting rid of him is the answer. Certainly not for Parramatta anyway.
All right, Crawls, what's your beef for the week?
Beef for the week runs down this avenue. Trade window. It's time. What's happening at the moment is not fair on the fans. It's not fair on the players. It's not fair on the clubs, the coaches, no one in the game. It's the biggest blight on the game. The fact that we have this constant trading throughout the season. We had Dylan Brown after one round. He signs this mammoth contract for next year. That's all their fans they can't look past it. We've got the Cherry Evans situation. Why can't we have a window like every other sport in the world, every other prominent sport?
When would you have it?
At the end of the season, mate, straight after the grand final. You have an October trade window. And yes, there's always going to be deals that are done throughout the year, but if you made it so the NRL wouldn't lodge the contract and then there is a cooling off period afterwards, that still gives everyone plenty of time over the summer to get their lives worked out where they're going to go next. And it also saves us from this constant scrutiny about all the players.
Point.
Every sport in the world does it, and not us.
You know, I think it's if you put your players' head on, you like to know where you're heading in security and all that sort of thing. You know, it's a pretty brutal kind of situation.
They do it in every sport. AFL do it, mate.
I understand, and I don't disagree. I'm just sort of talking from a player's perspective.